Well, welcome back, everybody. This snow today, a really good time to get cozy, maybe get under a blanket, get lost in a book. The novel A Hero Dreams explores the issue of bullying through the eyes of a 10-year-old boy. And author Mark Ristow is here to tell us all about it. It's great to have you here with us.
Well,
thank you for joining
Brian.
us.
Thank you.
So, cool story. So you actually left the corporate world.
I did.
And you kind of transitioned into this new author career. How did that all happen?
Well, I was a lawyer in the corporate world for about 20 years, and during that entire time, there was a story inside of me, and I knew why I wanted to tell it, but I wasn't sure how I was going to make it happen. There were bills to pay, and I had responsibilities, and then one day I was offered severance after a corporate acquisition, and my time had come.
Wow.
So I sold my house, hopped in my car, drove down to Southwest Florida, and wrote a novel.
Nice.
Which originally was entitled Even the Banyan Tree Knows Peace, and A Hero Dreams is part one of that novel.
Okay, so A Hero Dreams, it really sounds like this is a very powerful story. What exactly is it about?
Well, it's a story about a young boy who suffers tragedy in his life. And he has an opportunity, or he's actually motivated or told by this voice in his head. And it's the voice of his father who died when he was 8 years old. And this voice is telling him to head toward this mysterious threshold. Now, we don't really know what the threshold is, but when he gets there, he realizes he wants to cross. There's an opportunity for him to get past the pain that he's been feeling over the loss of his father, yet something's holding him back. And part of what the story is about the experience of wanting something really, really badly, but being held back by the fears and the doubts. And how do you deal with those fears? Is it possible to move forward and to follow your dream in spite of that overwhelming sense of fear or those thoughts in your head that says, no, things are fine, you don't need to take a risk, you don't need to follow your dream. But it really is a story about finding the courage within to follow your dreams.
And that's something that I think a lot of us deal with, right? That's such a common human universal experience. Is there something in particular that you want people that read this book to really walk away with?
Yeah, I think that the fact that we are not defined by the past, we can make choices based on what is possible in the future. Our fears don't have control over us, right? We can cross that mysterious threshold I talked about. It just takes a little courage and a little faith.
So this is part one.
This is
There's
part
going
one.
to be a part two coming in the future.
And a part three.
Okay.
Part two I'll be working on probably early next year. It's written, it just needs a little bit of tweaking and rewriting. And it's actually, just to give you a little bit of a preview, it's somewhat of a time travel story. So part two is 25 years in this little boy's future, 2001, right before 9/11.
Okay, so we'll stay tuned for that. What an honor to chat with you.
Yeah.
And congratulations
Nice
on the
to
novel.
meet you, Brian.
Great to meet you.
All
I
right.
want to mention here, too, you can actually meet Mark. He's a nice guy. I promise. Tomorrow you can go hang out with him. He's going to sign copies of his new book, A Hero Dreams. It is at 2 o'clock at the Barnes & Noble in Roseville, and the public is invited. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Good.